Hey, friends, you are not here today. It is Tuesday, October 3rd. That's the bad news. The good news is you're here. Like, you know where to get help and you know where to get the review on the stream of what we did today. Remember Google Classroom? That's where you're going to find all your homework grades, participation grades. And if you want to find anything to do with assessments, formative and summative assessments, please see um, Infinite Campus. And also, Google Classroom is the place to go to check your streams to see where the info is for you being absent. So today's Tuesday, October 3rd, and what we're talking about today is how can I simplify the expression. And it's 2.1.5 in our ebook, and I think it's page 62 in our hard copy book, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that one. So here are the learning targets for today. It says we will practice different interpretations of minus as we represent negatives with tiles. We will build and simplify algebraic expressions using tiles and using comparison maths to compare expressions. So what does that mean for you? Number one, can you find the expression comparison math? And then number two, can you compare two expressions on a comparison math? And number three, can you recall the three minus rules? That's what we're going to talk about today. So the first thing we did is we went and did a cooperative logic problem. And then we did the second one if the groups finished up the first one. Then yesterday, do you remember that we were working on zero balancing and simplifying expressions? Here's some homework from last night. And we didn't start it yesterday, so we're going to kind of flip the script. We're going to do our group work in cooperative logic problems. Then we're going to flip the script and go to our homework from last night. We're going to get about 15 minutes of homework. So just we want to work really efficiently, get as much done as we can get done at that time. After that, we're going to talk about the three minus rules. And then there's two problems that I want you to work on. And I want you to use your Chromebooks on this one. Because the Chromebooks are awesome because they have everything all set up for you. And then I want you to solve and simplify, looking for zero pairs and all that. And then send me two screenshots, one for each of the two problems in 49. That's it. That's what we're doing today on Tuesday. So let's take a look at that cooperative logic problem. I think I posted it on, let me get it off of this one. No, I didn't put it up yet. So let me see if I can find it somewhere else. These are fun. That's football. Summatives. Come on, Mr. Johnson, where are you? Let me just look this up. CPM math. Icebreakers. Let's see if they're on here. Yes, so these are the ones that I'm going to put on your, I'll put these up on your Google stream so you can see these two. These are fun. Cooperative logic cards. Here we go. So what we did in cooperative logic cards is we cut these cards up and we gave one to each member. And then we started adding more cards to each group. So for example, this one said, use the clues to figure out what day of the week it is. So 2 days ago, Jamie was supposed to turn in his lab report. Laura opened her presents on her birthday. The day after Jamie's lab report was due was Laura's birthday. Paul got his guitar string replaced on Saturday, 1 day before his lesson. Laura opened up all her presents 4 days before Paul's guitar lesson. Jamie turned in a report today, 1 day after Laura's birthday. The lab report was due on Tuesday. All those clues, can you put those together and figure out what day of the week it is? And if your group can figure that out, try this one. The number has 2 digits. What's my number? The sum of the digits is a multiple of 5. What is my number? The difference of the digits is 3. What is my number? The number is prime. What is my number? The sum of the digits is odd. What is my number? And the number is smaller than 75. So those are the problems that we were looking for the cooperative logic problems. That was 1 and 2. And then we went into homework 2.1.4. And we want to start with problem 42. So I'm going to emphasize that to the kids. So start with this problem. So I'm going to open up my CP on Math. Remember how to access that. And I use the one that says like more math for more people or whatever that is. What do we got here? There it is, more math for more people. And then we hit the login. Remember, if you have your Chromebook, you just hit login twice, and then you can find the Google G. I already found mine. So I'm going into my ebook here. We're going into 2.1.4. And here's the homework. So I said the one you really want to hit is 42. So let's go to 42. And I would use the tools because it says write and simplify the algebraic expressions shown in the map below. So just click on this tool. Boom, it's set up for you, right? Now we have to make sense of this, right? And remember some of the rules we said. If you see the same on the top and the bottom, because this is the opposite zone, you can take them out. Or you could move it over here and cancel that one out, right? And you could move this one up here. So you could say that this expression is 1x minus 4. You could say that that expression is 1x opposite positive 4. You could say this expression is opposite negative x plus 4, all in parentheses. But there's so many different ways you can do this. So it's kind of fun. The next problem that we have is the B and C. Those are the ones we really want to hit first in homework. Okay? So the kids get 15 minutes to work on the homework, and then we talk about the 3 rules. So we go back into the 2.1.5, and it says, how can I simplify the expression? And we compare these. So we looked at this rule. The first rule was anytime that you have a 0 pair, a positive and a negative, they just cancel each other out. Cancel, 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 cancel. Second rule was this. Anytime you pull something from a zone to its opposite zone, so I take these 2 negatives and I bring them up here, they turn into positives. That's rule number 2. Okay. Rule number 3 is this. If you have a comparison mat and I'm comparing what's on the left to what's on the right, whatever I do to the left, I can do to the right. So if I take 1x off of this, I take 1x off of that. And if I take 1 positive off of here, I take a positive off of there. And if I take 2 negatives off of there, I take 2 negatives off of there. Those are the 3 rules. Positive and negatives make zeros. Anytime something gets moved into a zone, it flips signs. And if you do something to the left side, you can do it to the right side. Beautiful? Yeah, I thought so. Then, the last thing we have is this, 249. You have to use your Chromebook on this one, and your ebook. Let me put that. I'm going to make an ebook on this one. So I told the kids you have to use your ebook. So let's go back in here. Boom, boom, boom. And I just want to see these 2 problems. So I want you to solve this one. Which is greater, left or right? Solve the left side, solve the right side, compare them. Take a screenshot, send it to me. That's number 1. Next, go to this one. B. Solve this one. Solve this. Which one is greater? Take a screenshot, send it to me. That's it for the day. You are done for Tuesday. Sound good? So to recap, what did we do? We came in, we played some bells, we did some cooperative logic, and then we worked on our homework from yesterday. And then we discussed 3 rules, and then you had to send me 2 screenshots. Okay. So I hope you're doing well. I hope I see you on Wednesday, and I hope you have a beautiful day. All right, see you later.